come to IKEA.
No, this is not our apartment.
We're in IKEA. Come to have a look around at furniture for when we get an apartment, because there's two options. We can get a furnished apartment or an unfurnished apartment. Unfurnished is obviously cheaper, but we need to weigh up whether the price of furniture then outweighs buying furnished. So, here to have a look.
And one thing that's good about this IKEA is that they obviously know that most of the living arrangements are in apartments, so like their showrooms and their furniture is like...
It's apartments, as you'll see.
We need to figure out what is essential to obviously live, and then others that it's like oh,
that'd be nice to have.
Be nice.
So yeah, let's have a look.
Goodness me, that closed very loud. I feel as though we might not have like this much space maybe, but we can definitely aim high. I feel as though I could see ourselves living like this. I mean, I don't think we'll have... very comfy. Don't think we'll have a living room this big, like, but... And another thing that's quite funny with the IKEA is that their windows all have like Dubai skyline, which is quite funny, quite trippy as well. Can we just appreciate that ice cream is £1 dirham? That is 20p for an ice cream cone. Hello, so we have just looked around IKEA. There's some really good stuff in there, to be fair. And now we are on our way back to Al Furan, as there's a property that we were going to have a look at, but there was somebody that was booked in before us. The estate agent has just called and said that they have now cancelled. So do we want to go and view it during their time slot instead? So we've agreed. So we're walking to the metro station. It's only like a 5-minute walk away, and then we will hopefully take you along with us, but of course we don't know kind of the filming situation and if they'll like look at us and things like that. So yeah, hopefully we'll bring you along. If not, we'll tell you our thoughts after it. But one thing we are slowly realising about property hunting here is that it is very quick. Like, you can view and accept to move into a place within like 2 weeks. So if you want a place, you get it quickly, basically. So we'll see how that works out for us, as yes, we're not that patient, but we also don't like to be rushed into making a decision. So yes, it'll be different. When we came in September, we actually went and looked around IKEA, obviously weighing up our options of moving, and we got the metro to the station Energy, and then we were planning on walking.
It's only a 5-minute walk. Literally, it's 5 minutes. We can see it there. We'll show you in a second.
But the humidity, the heat was so unbearable that we actually got a taxi, which is very common, by the way. A taxi from the metro station to IKEA, but obviously now we're just walking it because it's a lot easier. But oh, the heat, the humidity is crazy.
So, to Al Furan.
Al Furan. So we're outside the Pearls in Al Furjan, and I am so nervous to look at this apartment. I don't know why. It just feels a bit surreal. Very surreal.
I just feel a bit weird that we're actually here. Like, we're here and now we're actually looking at somewhere to live. That's a bit mad.
Oh, welcome to Dubai Marina. Most of this traffic, probably about 60% of this traffic are probably trying to get onto JBR. So you've got half that 40% that are trying to get out of Marina, and then 60% that are trying to come in, and they just mix. So if you ever come to Marina at night, just get the metro because you'll be stuck in traffic for absolutely ever. Good evening.
Hello.
So last time you saw us, we were outside the Pools in Al Furjan. We went to see 3 properties actually, one that was unfurnished, one that was furnished, and a studio, and it was quite good to kind of get a feel of all of them, but we have just so much information and so much to think about that we just need to go home and talk. So cut to future Josh and Hannah telling you everything about what we did today.
Clever that, wasn't it? So, this is what we thought of. We went to 3. We went to one in... all 3 were in Al Furjan.
Yeah.
Well, technically, 2 were in Al Furjan, 1 was in the Gardens.
No, 2 were in Al Furjan, 1 was in the Gardens.
I think that's what I just said. I think that's what I said. Anyway.
No, you said 1 was in Al Furjan and 2 were in the Gardens.
I don't think I did. What did I say? 2 were in Al Furjan, 1 was in the Gardens. That's what I said.
I had to read.
Anyway, never mind, doesn't matter. So, number 1 was...
Pearls by
Danube.
It was really nice.
So, first of all, it was a...
Unfurnished
one bedroom. It had a balcony. So, what did you think of it?
I really liked it. It was really modern. It was unfurnished. Did we just say that?
Yes. I do have a clip of it. So...
We'll insert some
insert. We didn't film much because there was people there, and as they went on, there was more people there each time. So first one, only 1 person, so we could film a little bit. So here's a little bit of that.
It was really nice and it was really modern, but the photos kind of made it look like it felt really short.
Yeah.
And the accommodation that we're in at the minute, we're figuring out that we're kind of spoiled a little bit. Yeah. And it's quite long, so it feels like it got more space, but this one was quite short. If it was like tiny bit bigger, we probably would have definitely went, but we're in a very fortunate position that we do have time to look for somewhere we don't have to rush, because of course the accommodation and buying or renting a property in Dubai, it moves so quick.
The guy that took us round said that there was 1 property last week, because I asked how quick does it turn around, and he said somebody viewed it 1 day, 2nd day put the deposit and paid, 3rd day moved in.
The amenities in the Pearls was amazing. Like, there was a running track, there was obviously a pool, there was a barbecue area, there was a cinema,
sauna,
and I was
room,
like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah,
that was really good. The amenities
was really good. There was like water, like cycling bikes in the water, like loads of stuff. So
really good.
It was good.
But of course, we're going to be spending more time in the apartment rather than outside. No, than in the amenities.
Yeah. Number 2
was in Al Furjan as well.
Also in Al Furjan.
Furnished. I personally didn't like it. It was, obviously when you come to a place you expect it to be quite light, and it was quite a weird layout.
So the one thing I will say about all 3 of these Number one, we kind of asked to go and see it. Number two and number three, we didn't. He was like, I've got this and this. You can have a look if you want. And for us, it was good to go and see because we looked at a 1-bed unfurnished, 1-bed furnished, and a studio. So we looked at all three of the options that we're looking at, and it gave us a better idea. So at number two, no.
You liked it.
I liked the style of it. The furniture was nice, but the bedroom was tiny. It felt quite crammed in the bedroom, and then there was a construction site literally outside of the window. There was like cranes, probably. There was like 30 men there. 5 meters from the window. So, yeah, that was a no.
So third.
Number three.
It was a studio in the gardens. I think we kind of already predetermined that we didn't necessarily want a studio because, well, we walked in. And I don't know about you, but my first thought was this is just a hotel room.
It was. I've seen studios, and some studios are like you get a good amount of space. This was like
a hotel room.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, it was nice.
It was lovely, yeah.
For a hotel room.
For a hotel room, and probably like one person to live in.
Yeah.
But not for two people.
But I'm guessing it was a husband and wife who was renting out the property were lovely. And it was the first time that the estate agents were seeing it as well, because we're finding out as well that buildings, once they're complete, are obviously handed over to the
like
renters.
Immediately. Like the furniture still had wrapping on. It was.
So we were like the first people to view it, but so we went and looked around all the amenities, and she fell down the stairs because the light turned off, and I felt so bad, and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I was like, we don't even want to be in a studio, and this woman, and like, she wasn't like a young woman either, like, it could have like broke her knees.
Yeah, she was definitely 70 plus.
Like, she looked like she was in pain, and oh my god.
Yeah, bless her. So yeah, that was all three. We've decided we don't want any of them. Let's reverse back. The other day, right? Actually, let's go even further back. In the first or second video, right?
No.
There's a clip.
Even in September.
Well, yeah, before any of this. In the first or second video, there's a clip of Hannah saying she doesn't want to live in JVC. Okay? Doesn't want to live here. Point blank, we're not living here. Now, we've been here for 5 weeks. 5 weeks today, may I add. And JVC seems to be at the top of Hannah's list.
It seems to be a really high contender in both of ours because we keep comparing everything to here.
Yeah. And it's, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, we keep saying, like, we go out and then we come back and it's like we've come home.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, it's really nice. Like, there's construction everywhere, but there's construction everywhere in Dubai. It's not actually that loud. Like, I don't notice it. You notice it a little bit.
Just because I'm here.
But it's not, like, overwhelming next door. And yeah, the parks are really nice. There's parks all over the place. You can go walking and running. There's the netball park. There's the mall. The Circle Mall is really nice, and it's within walking distance. So everything that you need to just live day to day is here.
Yeah.
If you then want to go further out and go to the marina or whatever, it's a 10-minute drive, which back in the UK that would be a normal thing to do anyway. So
I mean, Aldi was down the road from us, and
we still drove. So yeah, that's where we're up to. We were talking to a few people about different places now in JVC. We'll still look at other places, I think, as well. But I think JVC might be at the top of the list.
Because we have a couple of wants from an apartment, and I think two of mine that are quite high is one, a nice bathroom, and two, I don't know why, I just want to see the sunset. I want to be like facing the direction of the sunset. Picky. My family will be like, yeah, that sounds like I saw that.
That's our thoughts. Back to the future, Hannah and Josh. There we go.
So that was the properties. Hopefully we come to an agreement, come to a decision soon.
Yeah.
See you next time we open the camera.
Good night.
Good night. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hannah Learns How to Cook. So it is Saturday and I'm going to make this like boiled egg avocado like mixture, and you put it in like lettuce and like have a lot of lettuce avocado taco thingy majiggy. So yes, I'm going to try and attempt to make that, and then hopefully Josh will like it. So I have finished making it. It's basically hard-boiled egg, avocado. I put some tomato in there, and then obviously your normal salt, pepper. I put some coriander and some spring onions in, and then you get the lettuce, fill the middles, and then eat it as if the lettuce was a wrap. Hello from a bit of a windy Dubai. We are on the way to Circle Mall, of course. Their favourite place. I want like garlic bread. It's just...
Doesn't really exist in Dubai, garlic bread.
It doesn't, but I'm hoping that some of the more British, like Waitrose or Booths or M&S, do garlic bread. A girl can dream. If not, family and friends coming over. You always say you're going to bring us over for something. Garlic bread.
So, we just got back from Circle Mall. We went to Spinneys and I got some nice bread rolls. They were what?
Last time we went, they were 10
Oh, they were 10 dizzers last time. 750 dizzers this time, so like 150. And then we got some different things. Hannah got hot. So there's a place in the Circle Mall called Nesto. It's basically a big supermarket, but they also do like food as well. We've been there before. We got breakfast, got croissants, so you'll have seen that in another video. But this time we got, I got a vegetable roll. These are actually banging, and for what, 70p, can't argue. Got some potatoes, roast potato things. We're just going to split those because Hannah got fish and chips, but
You gave me 5 chips.
the chips are a bit pathetic. So got that. That was like £2.80. Potatoes are a bit more expensive because we got so many, but like £4. And then these 2 drinks. So I've got this pineapple thing. Don't know what this is going to, it's obviously going to taste of pineapple, but yeah, I wanted to try something different. Now we're going to eat, so that'll probably be... Hannah turned the camera off.
Good.
It was my fault. Not. But, yeah, we're going to eat, and then we'll probably see you tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow? Netball. So, Hannah will be at netball, I'll be at work, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. So it's currently Wednesday, the 12th of February, and today I am going for my medical because luckily, happily, amazingly, my visa came through yesterday, so now I can go for my medical, and my biometrics, so my fingerprints, is booked on the 25th of February, I believe. So hopefully by the start of March I will have my Emirates ID. So yes, I thought I'd bring you along with me. I'm probably not allowed to film within the government buildings, but I'm going to get the bus, then the metro, then the bus, and then walk. So finally back from my medical, I decided to kind of like extend the day as such. So it took me a good like 2 hours on public transport to get there. So in the medical centre they're split into 2, so the males go one way and the females go the other. So went in and it was silent. It was myself and one other person. So got my bloods done really quickly. I do have a little bruise now though. So yeah, blood's done straight away. Walked into the back where the x-rays were, did the x-ray straight away, and then I was done. So yes, 2 hours to get there for a probably 5-minute thing is quite hefty, but yes, hopefully that'll come back soon. I then went to Mall of the Emirates and had some food, and then I came back here, so at least it's done and the process has started.
In the vlog.
husband doing the cooking.
You can still see what's happening in the game. Hannah, you can stay away from that.
Good morning. So, we are currently on our way. We have a full morning.
It's Thursday, by the way. Thursday today.
What did I say?
You just said good morning. It's Thursday. We've got a full day. Carry on, sorry.
Got a full day. We are going to view some apartments in JVC. So we have about 6 or 7 to view. Not gonna lie, most of them look the same because they're all from the same developer. But we'll hopefully bring you along, show you the apartments, and hopefully we like one of them and we move swiftly.
And then we've got a nice evening planned too.
Oh yes, because we obviously know that Valentine's Day is going to be really busy. Really busy. We decided to do early, bit of an early one.
Okay, super quick check-in. We've just viewed number 1. What did you think?
I loved
just
it.
quickly because we're at the next one.
It was modern. Like the view was.
I'm going to put a picture here of the view.
Oh, amazing!
So yeah, good contenders already, and we're only on number 1. On to number 2. Super quick update as we walk through the desert. We just viewed number 2. What did we think of number 2?
So, I didn't like it.
No.
It just gave me uni vibes.
Yeah, and the kitchen was like a UK, like wooden. It was nice, but it just wasn't like. Yeah, it just all didn't. It was a bit mixed matched and didn't really go together, and it looked a bit old as well.
Yeah.
And then the guy took us to another one that we've just been to, which was a little bit above our budget. I'm not gonna lie, because it was just off the cuff one, but that was very nice.
You obviously loved it.
So yeah, now we're going to number 3. Technically number 3, but it wasn't. It's number
4.
Technically number 4, but it's number 3.
Technically number 5.
Bye. We need a drink. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, we have just seen number 3, official
Technically
number 3 that we booked. It was actually number 4. It was the same as the first one we saw, a few floors down though. So, currently, we're just walking back towards where we are currently staying, and then we've got a few more, one close to where we're staying now, and then 2 more back this way, haven't we? In 20 minutes is the next one. So something we mentioned earlier, we're starving ourselves today.
We are.
So, tonight, as Hannah said, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, but we are...
First Valentine's Day married.
Yeah, oh it is. So yeah, Valentine's Day tomorrow, however, it'll be just busy and too expensive because of the day. So we thought we'll go out tonight instead for Valentine's Day. So we're gonna go to... Now this is a very, very full circle moment because we went here on our honeymoon as like a, oh my god, this is like a once in a lifetime. And now
Once in a lifetime.
And now we're just going to casually go back. So, look, we're not, that doesn't, I don't know what the saying is, but that, we're not naive to the fact that we're quite fortunate and lucky to be able to do this. So, tonight we're going to gastronomy. We cannot wait. We've literally, it's the most incredible food. We'll show you everything. But it's at Atlantis the Royal on the Palm. We're going to go to gastronomy, eat so much food. You get like a 3-hour time slot, so we're starving ourselves today so that we can eat everything later, and we'll take you along.
Because we like it that much that when our family and friends are coming, we've actually said that we are taking them and paying for it.
That's the deal. If you can get to Dubai, we'll take you there. So that's the deal. So yeah, we'll show you everything. It's
my place.
Just crazy place. So another funny thing about Dubai, we were talking the other day about bits of like desert where they've just not built yet, but it's okay because it's used to just park your Corvette instead. Oh dear. So We've just been to see the last one.
Which is the building behind us.
Building behind us.
Stunning.
Oh my goodness. Right. The view is obviously an important factor for us because we've not come here to look at a building site. That view, I don't think you would get anywhere else in Dubai.
So we have just got the bus to the Mall of the Emirates and then on the metro to Dubai Marina, and now we are on the tram going to the monorail that goes from kind of mainland Dubai to the Palm, and this is actually the first time that we have been on the tram since being here, and we actually came on it quite a lot. It's the classical music for me.
First floor.
So yes, most of the ways you get over some of the roads in Dubai is just a big bridge over the top of it. Quite convenient, very helpful. If you hear a crackle and a pop, it's because supercars just zoom past.
Zoom.
Josh's example of a supercar. So we're at the monorail, and now we are walking just down the Palm to the Royal.
Hannah's very hungry right now, but we're at the Atlantis the Royal and we're going to gastronomy. If you know, you know.
The initial recommendation was from Lauren.
Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren.
Good recommendation. Here we're at gastronomy.
I've had lobster, I've had sushi, I've had pizza. I'm going to go for dessert.
Desserts are next.
Going to do it all. So when times are bad in Dubai, it's times like this that you just got to remember kind of why you've done it, and that at the end of the day it was a good decision, because let's be honest, you wouldn't be able to do this back in the UK. So although times at the minute aren't 100% good, you've got to appreciate these moments when you sat on the beach at 9:30 at night just looking out to the Dubai skyline. So yeah, got to appreciate these moments.
There we go. We said we were going to end it before, but we didn't. We went and watched the fountains, had a wander around. So we'll officially end the video here. We hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We've done a lot this week, and then we're going to carry on tomorrow.
Hopefully soon we'll have our apartment.
Yes, we'll have somewhere to live. Fingers
Hopefully.
crossed.
A room tour. A room.
A room?
An apartment tour. It's not just one room, is
It's all-
it? So hopefully we
Fingers
will have
crossed.
found somewhere to live,
Yeah.
and an apartment tour is quick approaching.
Quick approaching, fast approaching.
Fast approaching.
Driving licenses, everything's coming along. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.